Have you ever looked in a mirror and thought to yourself, I want to lose weight, but I genuinely don't have time to go to the gym, or I don't even want to have to starve myself? That was me at a certain point. I felt tired, I was unmotivated, and I was really frustrated with where I had been in my life. Every time I had tried to diet or do some crazy unsustainable workout, I would just burn out, or I would feel like it was exactly what it was, which was unsustainable. So I asked myself a simple question. What if I just walked every single day for 30 days? Just walking in small changes that I could actually stick to. And let me be honest, when I say it definitely worked. And the best part is I did not have to lose myself within the process. I promise you, by the end of this video, you will have a step-by-step guide to start your walking journey today. But before we dive in, comment below and let me know if you have ever tried walking for weight loss. I genuinely want to hear your experiences, even if it didn't work before in the past. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys at all. Walking may seem or even sound easy, but there's a lot more to it than just one foot in front of the other. It's about how you walk, when you walk, your mindset, and your daily habits. Walking is one of the most underrated forms of exercise and the most overlooked one. The truth is, walking can burn a significant amount of calories, especially if you are walking at a brisk pace. On average, a 150-pound person burns about 300 calories per hour, walking at 3.5 miles per hour. If you weigh more, you burn even more. But it's not just about calories. Walking also helps you boost your metabolism, improve your digestion, reduce stress and anxiety, and strengthen your joints without putting too much strain on them. And one of the biggest bonuses to me is that walking improves your mental clarity. Personally, I noticed on the days where I walked 45 minutes in the morning, I felt more focused and productive throughout the day. It wasn't just about fat loss. It improved my mood, my energy, and even my sleep schedule. For the first week, I almost skipped a morning walk because I was genuinely tired. But I forced myself to do it. And by the time I finished, I felt energized, happy, and just overall proud of myself. That small sense of accomplishment set the tone for my entire day. And that, my friend, is the power of consistency. Most people think that fat loss requires extreme intensity. Running, HIIT, boot camp classes, or just excessive hours in the gym. And yes, those methods can definitely work, but the problem is they are genuinely hard to maintain. Walking is sustainable. I could do it every single day without burning myself out. Even on the days where I did not feel like it, I promised myself I would hit at least 8K steps. Some days I hit 10K, some days 12K. The key was consistency, not perfection. Think about it. Doing something small every day beats doing something extreme once a week. Walking becomes a habit, a part of your routine instead of a chore. What's one habit that you do consistently every day that makes your life easier or better? Comment that below. Walking every day didn't just help me burn calories, it changed my overall lifestyle. I naturally started drinking more water. I felt more motivated to cook instead of going out to eat. My cravings started to decrease, and I found myself choosing healthier snacks. Walking built momentum. One good habit led to another, and before I knew it, I wasn't just losing weight, I was feeling healthier and more in control of my own life. So if you want fat loss that really sticks, please do not just focus on the scale. Focus on building habits and routines that improve your daily life. Not all walking is equal. Let me break that down for you. Brisk walking elevates your heart rate, increases your muscle, strengthens muscles, and burns more calories. Aim for a pace where you could talk but not sing. Casual walking is slower paced and is good for recovery or just days where you're just relaxing and don't want to do too much. Personally, I did a mix of both. I started with brisk walking in the morning, then slow paced casual walking in the afternoon. I did this to increase my steps without overworking my body. This balance helped me avoid fatigue and kept my routine sustainable. One of the most powerful tools I used was a step tracker. Seeing my goals daily really did motivate me. Even if I barely hit 8K steps a day, I still felt motivated. When you track your progress, you account for your consistency, which psychologically reinforces your habit. I also started taking photos of my meals, steps, and my energy levels. It might seem extra, but having a visual record helped me stay honest and notice my real changes. Alright, so now let's talk about how I personally structured my 30 days. This is where most people get lost. Walking sounds simple, but consistency is really key. Here's my step-by-step approach that I used. I had daily step goals. I started with 8K steps a day during the first week. That's roughly 1 hour of walking at a brisk pace. Then I increased gradually. Week 2, I aimed for 10K steps a day. Week 3, 12K, and then week 4, 15K. I increased gradually because I wanted to avoid injury or just burnout. Increasing too fast can make walking feel like a chore and just make you feel like quitting. Step 2 is I timed my walks. I split my walking into 2 main sessions each day. My morning walks would be 30 to 45 minutes. It jumpstarts my metabolism, boosts my mood and my energy, and helps control my cravings. My evening walk would be 20 to 30 minutes. Like I said, the evening ones are optional, but I always recommend getting an evening walk in when you can. It helps you digest your dinner, it burns extra calories, and it relieves stress before bed. Some days I only did 1 walk because life happens, and that's totally fine. And I'll say it again, consistency is key, and I always put that over perfection. Step 3, I mentioned it earlier, brisk walking versus casual walking. I would alternate these two. A tip I discovered is swinging your arms while walking briskly helps with you toning up your upper body. It also burns extra calories and helps improve your posture. Little things like this make a huge difference. Step 4 is I included weekend walks and social walking. Weekends, I actually went for longer walks, 60 to 90 minutes. Sometimes I would walk with my friends or my family. Most of the time my family, because I'm closer to them. It keeps your motivation high, it makes exercising enjoyable, and it helps you turn fitness into a lifestyle rather than a chore. Walking alone will help you burn calories, but combining it with smart nutrition choices accelerates your fat loss. I did not do a strict diet. I just made small, realistic changes. My typical breakfast looked like this. Option 1, scrambled eggs, 1 sliced whole grain toast, and a half avocado. Option 2, unsweetened dairy-free Greek yogurt. I'm only doing dairy-free because I am lactose intolerant. There's nothing wrong with regular Greek yogurt that has dairy in it. Option 3, protein smoothie with almond milk. 1 banana, 1 scoop of protein, and a handful of veggies. Breakfast is key because it fuels your morning walks and helps manage your cravings. I usually had a small snack 2 to 3 hours after breakfast. Some examples would be 1 apple with a tablespoon of peanut butter, a handful of almonds or walnuts, carrot sticks or cucumber sticks. This helped prevent binge eating at lunch, and it kept my energy steady. Speaking of lunch, that was always high in protein and fiber. Option 1, grilled chicken salad with mixed greens. Option 2, turkey or chicken wrap with whole grain tortillas and a side of veggies. Option number 3, a brown rice bowl with chickpeas, roasted veggies, and grilled chicken. I avoided heavy carbs and fried foods during the day because too much processed foods will still slow down your progress. If I walked in the late afternoon, I ate something light beforehand. A banana or a small piece of fruit, small handful of nuts, and Greek yogurt. Dinner was my biggest meal and followed up with a walk. Option 1 was baked salmon, roasted broccoli with a side of sweet potatoes. Option 2, stir-fried chicken with a side of veggies. Option 3, grilled shrimp, brown rice, and a side of veggies. Timing my dinner before or after my walk helped me digest it a lot better. I drank at least 8 to 10K cups of water daily, sometimes more on hot days or after long walks. I did not deprive myself. Once a week, I would have a small indulge meal. Pizza, ice cream scoop, whatever I wanted. Super strict restrictions lead to binging and frustration. Balance is everything. Walking the next day helped me offset extra calories. And I never felt guilty because fitness is about consistency, not perfection. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.